Hey guys, for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you fragrance recommendations if you are a vanilla lover. So I've been seeing a lot of influencers on TikTok that have a link to their own Amazon storefront. And it got me thinking that if I were to have my own Amazon storefront, these would be the products that I would recommend. So I'm going to start off with today's video for my favorite vanilla products, or you can just think of it as just vanilla products that I would recommend to you guys. It doesn't have to be from Amazon, but if I were to have my own Amazon storefront, these would be the products that I would put on. So the first one is the EOS 24-hour moisture body lotion in vanilla cashmere. You guys, this scent is amazing. If you are a vanilla lover, say less. This is so good. I've heard plenty of people recommend this on YouTube, on TikTok, and I finally bought it. I've gone through 4 of these. This product is amazing. So to me, it smells like vanilla yogurts. I want to say like Yoplait vanilla yogurt, or picture like a McDonald's like yogurt parfait. That's what it gives me the vibes of. Or I would say vanilla pudding. So kind of between those two. I would just say it's more sweeter than that, and there is like a gourmand cookie kind of scent to it as well. But this is so good. It's addictive and I highly recommend it. Okay, so the second vanilla product that I would add if I had my own Amazon storefront would be Vanilla by Body Fantasies. So this scent, it was one I had to get used to. This is my second bottle of it. And I have to say, it does have an alcohol scent in the beginning, but once that dies down, this scent is so good. So it has like almost like this straight vanilla extract scent with an alcohol undertone. But it also has a little hint of like almost like a bourbon scent to it. So to me, this is really good. When I wore this, my sister said I smelled like marshmallows. So I have to say, if you want to smell like vanilla, like straight vanilla extract, this one is it. And I think the reason why she said I smelled like marshmallows is because vanilla extract is in marshmallows. So, but yeah, it is such a good one and I absolutely love it. Highly recommend. Okay, so the next one that I'd recommend if you are a vanilla lover, and I would link this to my Amazon storefront, this is the Nemat vanilla oil. This is so good. Like, this is a hidden gem. I would apply this every day during the summer. I would put it all over my pulse points whenever I wanted to get a scent to last. This would be it. It is so good. And this kind of has that vanilla extract DNA. It definitely gives me a little bit of bare vanilla vibes and Body Fantasies, but like without the alcohol scent. So it doesn't have the alcohol scent to it. It's just straight vanilla extract, and it is so good. It also kind of has that like slightly marshmallow quality that bare vanilla has, so I highly recommend it. Okay, and then the next vanilla fragrance that I would add to my storefront would be the Pacifica Island Vanilla. This is so good. So this ended up being my favorite like Target fragrance, I would say, hidden gem. I don't know if they still, I feel like they might still sell it, but I'm not completely sure. I've known they also sold it at Fresh Time for a while, so yeah. But this smells like straight up vanilla marshmallows, so highly recommend it. And if you really like to smell like marshmallows, this is it. This is your perfect perfume. You'll smell like vanilla marshmallows. It's very, very comparable to bare vanilla. I would say, I don't know if it has the cashmere note. I don't think it does. It's supposed to be coconut and islandy. I don't really get coconut. I get bare vanilla, but maybe without the cashmere. But it's the best, okay? You will smell like vanilla and toasted marshmallows. Okay, so the next vanilla fragrance I'd recommend, warm vanilla sugar. This one is really good. So this is like not like my favorite at first. It's like a brown sugar vanilla with a slight hint of floral. To me, the brown sugar and the floral sticks out just as much as the vanilla. So it wasn't my favorite at first, but I have grown to really like this one. This one also pairs really good if you have like sweet whiskey, but oh, I forgot to put that in, but the apple blossom version, it pairs really well with that. And I highly recommend those two together. But this is a really good vanilla if you like that slightly alcohol scent. So I wouldn't say like alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, but alcohol like slightly whiskey kind of scent to it. Kind of like stronger, deeper, brown sugar, vanilla. This is for you. It's really basic, but it is a good one. And I think it's a great layering scent because it pairs well with other vanillas that are not a strictly vanilla scent. This pairs really well with sweet whiskey. I think it would pair well. I'm not 100% sure, but it would probably pair well with K'Ali, Vanilla 28, and scents like that. No, I haven't smelled that scent, but just from what I heard other people talk about, I think they would pair well. Okay, so the next fragrance that I would link to my Amazon storefront would be just simply Bare Vanilla by Victoria's Secret. Guys, this one is so good. It's just vanilla and toasted marshmallows. That's basically what it smells like. This one to me gives more of the toasted marshmallows than Body Fantasy, which smells like vanilla extract. No, this one, because of that cashmere, it gives me the vibes of roasting marshmallows by the fireplace. It is so good. And it's not like it specifically smells smoky, but it just has like that deeper sort of marshmallowy scent. So I absolutely love it. It is such a comforting, good scent, and I love to pair this with so many other scents. I actually paired this with Rose by Bath & Body Works just to give something different, and it really smelled like almost like cotton candy. It was so good. But this pairs well with like everything else, so this would be the next one I recommend. Okay, then I have to give it to Bare Vanilla Luxe by Victoria's Secret. So this is discontinued. However, if they bring it back, get it, snatch it. I don't know if they have it on Amazon, but I do have to say, this is so good. Like, this just shocked me how good it was. This, I feel like, let's see the notes on this. Okay, so it does have the cashmere, rich marshmallow. This is a deeper, stronger version of Bare Vanilla to me. It's just, it has the marshmallow scent, but it's even stronger, and it's thicker to me. Like, this is more, almost more gourmand, and it is just the perfect Bare Vanilla. I have to say, I love the original, but I think I love this just a little bit more. And I love that you smell even more of that marshmallow. But this one is almost more like a gooey marshmallow, not just a toasted marshmallow. It has the toasted, but also a little bit of the gooey factor because it seems a lot thicker and richer. Okay, so the next Bare Vanilla that I'd recommend if I had an Amazon storefront would be Bare Vanilla Golden. This one is also a really nice version of Bare Vanilla. I really like this. It's a little bit softer. This is slightly more warmer season friendly, so you could wear this during like the spring and summer. It has Sugar Tonka, Orchid Blossom, Bare Vanilla Golden Hour. So yeah, this one just smells a little bit more floral, a little bit more sunny, if you will. I don't know if there's amber in here, but to me it kind of has like a hint of amber smell to it, but it is just perfect. It's like lighter, it's just more springtime, but this is just a beautiful scent. Kind of smells like almost like a honeycomb like version of Bare Vanilla, but it is perfect. So Yeah, it kind of reminds me of bare vanilla mixed with like honeycomb cereal. Love it. Okay, the next vanilla fragrance I'd have to recommend, if you're a vanilla lover, Bonfire Bash. This is smoky vanilla, okay? It is a smoky vanilla. You will smell like vanilla marshmallows, has vanilla bourbon, creamy sandalwood, cashmere musk. So this one definitely smells like you're at a fire pit with marshmallows toasting. It is a lot more smoky, but it is a pretty strong vanilla. And actually, this wasn't my favorite at first, but I've really grown to love it. And the vanilla is so sweet in this one that it just makes it all the more better. So I love the toasted marshmallow effect it has. You really smell the marshmallow in here. You get a little bit of a smoky factor of a fire pit, and a good vanilla. So this is great. Okay, the next one is Bare Vanilla Untamed. So actually, I would almost argue that this is even more smoky. Maybe not smoky as much as it is woody, but this is still a really good scent, okay? This will have you smelling like woody, deep vanilla. This is close to the Mix Bar Vanilla Bourbon type of scent, along with Coconut Palm. I'd say Coconut Palm has the woody factor that this has. So yeah, that's what it basically reminds me of. It's just a deep woody vanilla, and it's a really nice scent. I really enjoy it. It also kind of gives me sweet whiskey vibes, which I also recommend if I were to have an Amazon storefront, but the apple blossom version, not the like berries version. That's what this also kind of reminds me of. Good one. Okay, the next one I have to share with you guys is Victoria's Secret Star Smoked Amber. This would be another one I'd include. It has notes of amber dahlia and marshmallow and cedar woods. Yeah, this is a good one. You really get the amber. I would say it's kind of similar to Amber Romance by Victoria's Secret, but you also get like this deep vanilla scent too, and it kind of gives you like a little bit of that smoky factor where it's a really dark, smoky, kind of woody vanilla, where it's kind of like between Bare Vanilla Untamed and Bonfire Bash. But this one is a lot sweeter than those, I would say. Oh, and it also reminds me of Amber Romance. So it has that slightly Amber Romance, which kind of smells a little bit like an antique store, but not too crazy. But if you were to put a lot more vanilla in it and marshmallow. So I really love this one. Yeah, it's just such a good one. So highly recommend. Okay, I have another Victoria's Secret. This is pink though. This is cocoa vanilla. So this has coconut cream, vanilla bean, and spice pear. So the pear just gives it a slightly fresh kind of fruity quality to it. Vanilla bean you really get. It's like that nice deep vanilla bean. Really like that. And then coconut cream. It does have a slightly coconut vibe to it. And it also slightly reminds me of cocoa powder, like hot cocoa powder. Like you just put like a little sprinkle of that in here. It is a really good softer vanilla, so I really quite enjoy this. And then I have Vanilla Clouds. This has cotton wood and toasted hazelnut. So I don't get like a whole lot of hazelnut in here, but this is a really good scent too. This also, let me smell this again. Actually, you do kind of get, it's like a softer vanilla, but with hazelnut added in. It's like really a nice sweet scent, and it's not too much, but it slightly gives me like that cafe shop vibes, but like during like the summertime. Yeah, this is a really good one. I actually love this scent too. Okay, so the next one I'd recommend if I had an Amazon storefront is Basic Vanilla. This is such a good fragrance. I didn't like it at first, but now I love it. It has vanilla marshmallow and warm chai. This was like my go-to summer fragrance. It's not one I necessarily recommend for summer, but I just loved it so much that I continually reach for it. This is such a deep, rich vanilla. Like, you will smell like deep vanilla and chai. This is so good. Like, this was one it is very comparable to Eilish by Billie Eilish, another one I love. I didn't include it in this video because I only had a few perfumes, but I will do it in a separate video. But this is so good and it's so similar to that. It slightly has like a cocoa powder scent to it and like a chai. I would say like a chai with like a foam, vanilla chai and foam. It has like a marshmallow kind of scent to it as well. It is a really strong vanilla too. I would say this lasts a long time. And if you want a longer lasting version, get Eilish, but this is just such a good one. And it's one of the strongest vanillas I have. Okay, so the next one is Wrapped in Vanilla by Bath & Body Works. Oh my God, this is so good. So this has notes of soft vanilla, velvet sugar, and chantilly cream. Guys, or creme, sorry, my bad. Okay, this is like vanilla with toasted graham cracker crust, like pie crust. That's what gives me the vibes of. It is such a good scent. Like, oh my gosh, it kind of smells like graham cracker, kind of smells like graham cracker pie crust, but like if you were to bake it in the oven, it is the perfect scent, okay? Like this has me in a chokehold when I wear it. I love it so, so much. And I especially love to wear it with, there's a few perfumes you could wear, well, probably a lot, but I love to pair it with one of the marshmallow, the Sabrina Carpenter Sweet Tooth, which I will mention next. Next one would be Sabrina Carpenter Sweet Tooth. Guys, this is so good. So it's not like your chocolate bar. I wouldn't picture this as chocolate so much. Maybe a slight hint of like cocoa powder or a white chocolate, but it's really not like that chocolatey smelling. It's more like marshmallow and like slightly powdery. And it is on the lighter side, but it still lasts on you for a long time. So it definitely depends on your body chemistry, whether it will last on you or not. But it is so good. This has me in a chokehold. I love this scent, and I'd love to pair it. If you want it to be stronger, pair it with Wrapped in Vanilla. It will be stronger, and they pair perfectly. It also does pair good with warm vanilla sugar, but I prefer it with Wrapped in Vanilla. So yeah, had to recommend that one, especially if you're a big fan of marshmallows and kind of like powdery, lighter scents. This one's for you. But even though it's light, it still projects well and it's still long lasting. For me, at least. Okay, the next one I would put, if I had an Amazon storefront, Snowflakes and Cashmere. This has notes of vanilla cashmere cream, caramel woods, and frosted clementine. So this is just like a nice lighter version of vanilla. In my opinion, you definitely get vanilla. You get like that cashmere to add like like more depth. There's some caramel, so it's not like a straight up vanilla. And it also has the clementine. It's a little bit icy, and I think the fruitiness just kind of makes it like a lighter vanilla. So this makes it like more wearable. It's perfect for the winter time, even though it's a little bit like icy. It still kind of like has a warmth and an iciness to it at the same time. But this is perfect for the winter, especially if you like vanilla scents, but you want them to be lighter. This is a good scent to reach for. If you're like the person who likes fresh and clean scents, but here and there you like a good vanilla, get this one, okay? Okay. The next one I have to recommend, so these ones are getting more into the non-vanilla vanillas. So they're still vanilla, but they have something else to them. So this has Cupcake Swirl. This is by Body Fantasies. So this is, it's a vanilla kind of cupcake scent, okay? You'll smell like cupcakes with vanilla. And it gives off like this bake shop scent. So it kind of smells like this bready, kind of like you baked cupcake in the oven. You just took it out. That's what this gives the vibes of. It's good, but it's not like a super sweet vanilla. If you want it to smell even more like vanilla-ish, I would pair it with a strong vanilla perfume or body mist. But by itself, it gives off like a bready, just baked a cupcake or cake, vanilla cake in the oven type of vibe. But it is a good one. The next one is Vanilla Confetti Sparkle. This was very similar too. This has creamy cake frosting, rainbow sparkles, and vanilla beans. So this is pretty similar. This one's also stronger in the alcohol. This one isn't like the alcohol heavy scent that it starts off in the opening. This one doesn't have that. But this one is similar in the bake shop factor. So this also kind of gives like freshly baked oven, freshly baked cake out of the oven, cupcake, whatever. That's what this gives the vibes of. It doesn't really have the frosting factor, but this is great for layering, and if you pair it with other vanilla scents, you will really bring out that. Now it is good by itself, but I definitely think it just shines with other vanilla fragrances or sweeter gourmands. Okay, so the next one I would put if I had an Amazon storefront is Beach Nights by Bath & Body Works. This has notes of toasted marshmallow, sea salt breeze, s'mores accord, beach driftwood, and creamy vanilla. So this is another marshmallow scent. It does have a slightly plasticky note in the beginning. I think the sea salt breeze and the beach driftwood kind of throws me off in the opening. But once you get past that, this scent is really good. It has a nice marshmallow. It's really sweet and really strong. So I really enjoy this one. I think this would be good to layer with Mariah Carey M. But yeah, this is a really good one. It's pretty strong on the marshmallow. It's sweet. Has a slightly like outdoorsy driftwood kind of feel. But once you get past that and the plasticky note, it's good. Then I have Bare Vanilla Heat. So this is kind of leaning on the fruity vanilla side, but it's still more vanilla. It has spiced mango, solar coconut, and bare vanilla. So this kind of smells to me like if you were to pair bare vanilla with coconut passion. That's what it reminds me of. So it's like bare vanilla mixed with coconut passion. It is so good though, okay? It has this slightly fruity mango scent to it and coconut scent that makes it perfect for summer. If you want to wear vanilla during the heat, this one. This is a good one, okay? It's all you need. Okay, so the next one that I'd recommend is Pink Sunset Sorbet. So this is leaning towards the kind of like slightly vanilla, but also has something else. This has papaya, okay? I would say this smells very comparable to Brazilian Crush 62. It is so sweet. The papaya is like this gourmand sweet scent, okay? I swear it slightly leans vanilla, it slightly leans caramel, pistachio, kind of papaya, but it's so good, okay? I don't know the other notes besides papaya, but it's so close to 62. That makes me think it might have some of those notes as well. Then you got Sunset Glow. This one isn't so vanilla. This one kind of leans like spritzy, like pop kind of, but has fresh coconut, sparkling cherry seltzer. Yeah, the seltzer, it kind of has a seltzer vibe. This is a lot lighter. It has dreamy moonflower and caramelized vanilla. Okay, so this has like a cherry seltzer vibe to it, and I feel like you get that more. But it also kind of smells like a dupe for 62 as well. So I had to include it with vanillas because 62 does have a slightly vanilla scent to it. 62 has pistachio and salted caramel. I believe there's more notes to it though, and I think there's vanilla in here, but it's more on the salted caramel pistachio side. But I had to mention it because it's another kind of like gourmand scent where I think if you like vanilla, you really like it. And yeah, it's just really good. Next is Pacifica Sugar Dreams. Sugared Amber Dreams. This one is amber scent. Amber scent kind of leans slightly antique store vibes. A lot of like true amber scents, which this kind of does have that vibe, but it's so sweet. It has like this like sugared crystal scent to it. And to me, it leans on the amber and vanilla side. So there's like a mix between amber and vanilla. So I had to include it in here. I think it's the better version of Amber Romance. If you have Amber Romance, you're kind of iffy on that scent by Victoria's Secret, but you like some of the notes, you just think it lands too antique store-ish, try this one because it's a lot more sugary. Okay, the next one is Brazilian Crush 71. This has notes of caramelized vanilla and macadamia. This one is so good. This one definitely has the vanilla vibe. It has that undertone, but it still has like a cakey vibe to it as well, where it smells like you just baked a cake, okay? Bakery kind of bready scent to it, has the vanilla. It also has an animal cracker scent to it as well, where it smells like animal crackers. And then it also smells like popcorn a little bit because it's so sweet and gourmand. Like this has to be one of the most gourmand scents I have. But it is such a good layering scent. I have to say both 62 and 71. By the way, 62 I always pair with these scents all the time.